Okay, I'm going to do some shout outs here to some channels for you to look into if you're looking for information related to survival, militia, and so forth. Now, first off here, I'm going to do Patreon channels. Over on Patreon, we can post our videos. We can also post articles and other videos that we come across that we think are good information. Places that I recommend you check out and, give them support if you like what they do. Mine, so it's www.patreon.com/SecurityGuy42. Another one which I really recommend, Vermont Concerned Citizen. He is a YouTuber, or at least he was. YouTube has determined they do not like his politics, so they took down his channel. So he's moved over to Rumble, but he still posts over on Patreon. Come over there if you've been trying to find him. Become one of his patrons. Kick him a buck or two or $5, whatever you so choose. Help him out. Another one I recommend is Kaz. His over there is Fourth Dimension. As I said, kick him a buck or two. He uses them for his projects around his home. He recently did one that he calls the PD51, his trailer that he did. He does want to maybe turn that into kind of a business for on the side to make a few bucks and work on his skills. Another one is Backcountry Preps. Him on YouTube? Well, he's got a Patreon also. Go over there, kick him a few bucks. He's got a homestead he's working on out in Arizona. He can use the cash to help him on that homestead, getting it all ready so that he can bug out of California and go somewhere a little bit more sane at being relative. Also, Delaware Patriot. You may remember him from the rally down in Virginia. He was a good source of information for all of us trying to find out what was going on. He's over on Patreon. Go over there, kick him a couple bucks. And, John the Prepared Mind, he does daily live streams where he takes questions. You can give him questions over on Patreon, and he'll answer them as best he can. These down here are primarily YouTube channels, unless I tell you otherwise. To try to find out just general information on what's going on in the militia and information on weapons, communications, general tactics and that stuff, check out Liberty Tree Radio. I will put out this quick advisor on it. Be aware, they do make anti-Semitic comments once in a while. I try to look past that. When it gets real bad, when they get into it, I'll actually turn it off. But they're a good source of information. For tactics, a good place you can look for historical information, what's been done in the past, and I've even done this for researching videos sometimes. Go to Military History Visualized. They cover a large area of history. They got a lot of stuff in there on World War II, especially in the Eastern Front stuff. If you're trying to find information on different organizations, current and past, size of infantry squads, platoons, and companies, go check out the Battle Order, that channel. If you're looking for or have questions on camouflage patterns, how effective it is in different times of the year, different terrains, check out Brent0331. He's one of the best ones I've come across on that. And he's actually had articles written on him in newspapers for what he does. If you're trying to find out information on weapons, especially foreign weapons, how to maintain them, disassemble them, their history, check out Forgotten Weapons. Good channel for that, especially on the foreign stuff. Now, we're going to get down into the survival and food stuff. These channels all kind of crossover in that stuff. They'll do, some have a lot of information on doing food over fires and that stuff when you're camping, or in the case of the Townsend's channel, which I highly recommend, going back to colonial area, how it was done in kitchens back then. Corporal's Corner is a good channel for survival stuff. I've also seen them for quite a bit on the campfire cooking videos. I recommend him. Another one, David Canterbury. You might remember him from Dual Survival, the first couple seasons. He's still got his channel on here, a lot of good information on there. Another one you can check out is Survival Lily. She has a lot of good information on her channel also. Now, if you're into rants and that stuff, the random thought video type things that I do once in a while, check out Backcountry Preps. Good channel for that one. Another one is Kaz over at Fourth Dimension. John the Prepared Mind on his channel. And also Vermont Concerned Citizen. You'll find him over on Rumble now. He does have a backup channel he started here on YouTube. He's called Vermont Concerned. I will put links to all of this in the description of this video. So you can go down there, find a particular channel, click on that link, go to that site if it's like Patreon or Rumble for Vermont Concerned Citizen. Subscribe, sign up, do whatever you want to do, bookmark it so that you can check it every few days, whatever you so choose. And like I said, up here, Patreon, if you like what we do, come over, kick us a few bucks. Prepared Mind, he has over 1,000 subscribers. I got a feeling he brings in a pretty good amount on his. But, you know, he did his bug out to the jungle now, and he's trying to improve that before things go too bad. A channel that I really recommend, you kick some cash to, Vermont Concerned Citizen. He can use it. He's a small channel. He did have only a few hundred subs on his main channel before YouTube took it down. Now his backup channel on YouTube has less than 24 subscribers. And he has a few people over on Rumble. Let's help bring his channel back up. His channel reminds me a lot of what mine was when I was first starting out, but he does a lot better job with editing than I do. I have to do all my stuff in one take because I do not have editing software. He does have editing software, so he's doing pretty good. He's still rough, but he's definitely getting there. You know, check these out. There's plenty of other channels out there that you can check into for different areas. These are just a few that I recommend, a few shout outs I'm throwing out there. Now, for all my engineer brothers in the Patriot and militia movements, always remember, essayons.